dramatically changed the direction of the United States vis-a-vis the Cold War. The wall didn't really come down under Reagan's watch. It came down in 1989, December, under the watch of George Bush, the first George Bush.
Yes.
Do you think it will take that long before the power and the truth of the words that we heard spoken in Saudi Arabia will really have an effect here?
Well, let's hope it happens that quickly. The wall came down 18 months after Reagan delivered that speech, sooner than any of us. I think even Pat himself would agree with that. Happened much faster than any of us expected. But here was the sequence. Ronald Reagan delivered the speech. The Soviets changed their behavior. Mikhail Gorbachev, we now know, told the East Germans, if you have trouble, we're keeping the Red Army in the barracks. You're on your own. And then the German people themselves took care of the problem and tore down the wall. So what we hope here is that President Trump delivered this very powerful speech. Again, I think you're right that May 21st speech in Saudi Arabia, by the way, there's one line that's been overlooked, but I think it's a very powerful line. Terrorists do not worship God. They worship death.
Absolutely.
That is as memorable and compelling a line as any president has delivered. Yeah. But you hope that the Arabs who were listening to that speech, including, let's say, the Saudis themselves, who for many years now have funded Wahhabism, an extreme form of Islam, that they change their behavior, and then in the final act of this sequence, that Muslim people themselves throughout the Middle East decide they've had enough of this terrorism.
Well, Pat Buchanan, another thing we